Earthlings, and welcome to the Screen Chronicles. I'm Colby, and with me as always is Steve, and we're coming at you with big Last Kingdom news.
Oh.
Steve, what's going on?
The Last Kingdom Season 5, the final full season of their favorite freaking show in the world, is being released. It just got announced this morning, for March 9th.
This morning. Yep.
2022. That's this year, Colby. That's in 1 month.
That's a day before my birthday. And my favorite band's releasing an album on the 11th. It's like,
what did you deserve to get?
I know.
this sort of
I'm in good
treatment?
favor with the gods.
It was
I
a good
guess.
favor with the gods. So today, what we're gonna do, you know the real release date now. Everyone has always been asking us, when does it come out? When's it come out?
Yeah.
Every video update we put out, there has been no update up until right now, people. Okay,
Yes.
so if you fell for a clickbait article or video, we know the channel you're talking about with all the tabloid crap and clickbait release date stuff. We know the channel you watch. You were hoodwinked. It is coming out March 9th.
Bamboozled.
You were bamboozled, hoodwinked. What's the rest? I don't know. But anyway, though, so that they also dropped the trailer because this is so Last Kingdom. It's like it was when the pandemic first started.
I know.
You know, it was literally like release date, trailer coming out in like 6 days.
It's Last Kingdom. It's last minute. It's like I thought that they hadn't announced it yet. I thought it was going to be later release, but no, just about a month. Just
I was
about a
hoping
month
May
before.
time. I was thinking
Exactly a month before, February 9th today.
So anyway, though, today, you know the real release date. And now today, we are going to react to the trailer, the new trailer. I have not seen it yet. Colby saw it in an awake, drowsy stupor, though. So he doesn't exactly remember it. So we are going to react to the trailer. If you're wondering why I'm holding a mic, it's because I broke my mic stand talking to Paul Bullion because it was such an intense conversation. So
Yes.
so that's why I'm looking like a boxing announcer here today, people. So we're gonna react to the final season of the Last Kingdom trailer, season 5. And just so you remember, there is a movie coming out afterwards. They are already filming now for that. So we're gonna react to this trailer, give you some more of our thoughts afterwards, and go from there.
For many years, there was peace between Saxon and Dane.
Something has changed. The air is
fire.
rotten.
King Edward's eye wanders
that Brita?
northwards.
And her
The
kid.
dream of England has
Oh, look
never
who's
been
back.
closer.
Loving the beard.
These past weeks there have been
Edward had a
stories.
beard.
Raiders seen with white marking on their faces.
The time has come to
Oh,
save
okay.
our people!
It is Brita.
Summon Lord Uhtred.
Father, she's coming from my bloodline.
Ship stuff.
pay for this!
When we attach ourselves to these people, Uhtred,
Do not think it is our choice.
because it is our destiny. Bring me.
Destiny is brutal.
There's mortal danger.
Nothing is as effective.
Oh yes.
Death.
You are strong enough.
go.
This is your destiny.
And
Yes,
given me
Edward.
why?
Is it a path of destiny or of arrogance?
What your destiny's brought me is pain and grief.
Is it all?
Sailors, jumping some horses, ride
Yes,
up to
it
the
is.
gate, teach your cousin a lesson.
To Bebbanburg then, Lord Uhtred.
I always wanted to die Bebbanburg.
This is where the journey ends.
Oh my freaking
Oh,
god.
let's freaking
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
that. That's crazy. That cute dog that was barking. What, you know? That's
First
the only thing I can recollect.
Who is
from
the
that.
dog? Who's
the dog? Who plays the dog?
who plays the dog? What does he mean?
Yeah.
For the Bebbanburg? Is that Elfric now? Is this Elfric back?
Yeah. And the other thing, what were those birds doing? I mean, okay, in all seriousness, that looks epic. It looks like, to me, Brita has a big role in this season.
Yes, looks like she's going to be the big baddie.
which was foreshadowed at the end of season 4 that we're going to have a conflict. I wasn't sure, how involved the conflict would be with Brita, but it looks like she's gathered some raiders with some white paint on their face, according to Aldhelm.
Yeah, it looks like she's the new big bad Dane this season, and they've got the white markings on their face. So this is based off of the next two books in the series. So this isn't even technically based off of the last two books, which is Sword Song and Warlord from Bernard Cornwell, the author of the Saxon Tales, the series that The Last Kingdom is based off of. So
we're thinking the movie might be, the last few books.
Yeah.
Compressed into one movie. We're thinking, not 100% sure.
Especially since it's called Seven Kings Must Die. That's what I am thinking. It probably is more Warlord.
Yeah.
But it looks like we are getting to see possibly Bebbanburg being taken.
Yeah.
Maybe not. We see that. We see it looks like, to me, a big thing that looks like it's going to happen is Uhtred's son Uhtred looks like he might have been mortally wounded. He was coming up all bloody,
captured maybe.
Captured
by Brita maybe,
and he said she's coming after my bloodline. So Brita coming for Uhtred's offspring.
It looks like we had some shots of Finan, we had some shots of Sihtric, and I don't want to spoil anything, but Sihtric, Arnis Federovicius is actually filming for the movie.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
That is right. We did see in the Instagram post or something.
Gonna go ahead. I'm gonna assume he's not gonna die this season.
I didn't really notice him in this trailer though. Actually, even Finan wasn't in it a lot, I would say.
He was right in at the end. Arnis, I saw him a quick glimpse one time, and then I saw him climbing the cliff with Uhtred.
That's right.
Are they going to Bebbanburg there? Are they trying to sneak their way in? We know Bebbanburg sort of sits aloft this rock face cliff, it's very, very hard to get into Bebbanburg. And if that's them getting into Bebbanburg, looks like they're going stealth mode. Looks like they're going
SEAL Team
6 again. Doesn't look like they have a big crew.
So let me just tell you some more general thoughts. I'm just cooking up right now this trailer. I'll tell you what, after the season 4 trailer got me hyped, but it also showed so many events from the big battle that took place at Tetton Hall. Like we saw the horse trap, and I'm telling I did not see anything major in this one other than they're charging. It looks like they might be charging Bebbanburg, or they might have done some editing there where he says charging Bebbanburg and there's another battle they're showing instead that place. So I like that they're not giving away any giant set pieces, and that I can watch it and be surprised when I see some awesome stuff.
Yeah. Now they do have that one shot where they push everybody off the cliff in that battle.
Oh, that did look awesome. Yeah, you're right.
Looks epic.
Very 300.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Very 300-esque. And I guess that landscape could be Bebbanburg. I'm sure it could be a lot of other places in England as well, but certainly could be Bebbanburg. And you know who I did not see in this trailer very much?
Who?
Sigtrygr.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of him.
I don't know if I saw him. I have to go back and rewatch very closely, but I don't remember seeing him, which is strange because we did see a lot of Ruby Hartley's character, Steora.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like she's grown. It looks like she might be a little bit more fierce this season.
She looks kind of like Dane warrior kind of looking now.
Yeah. Do you think she's talking to Brita when she says something about some kind of revenge line? I can't exactly remember what she said.
Coming after for revenge, basically.
Yeah, maybe Brita does something to her brother, or maybe to Sigtrygr. Listen, we also haven't read these books, by the way, people. So
we've intentionally not read these ones. I've read the last two, and I think we've read up to the season 4, right? I think the books that season 4 is based off of.
Yeah.
But we haven't read, I think it's Sword Song and the Flame Bearer, also known as the Flame Beaver, to the Screen Chronicles.
Yeah. But yeah, so we really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we want to be surprised watching the show.
Yeah. Ethelhelm has grown a bushier beard and looks like he's still meddling with Edward, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of beards, Edward's beard is magnificent.
Edward looks
And
like he's going to get some pretty sweet moments. And
I hope they're good. I hope
Yeah.
they're not. I hope we like him more than we did in season 4.
mhm,
I
his
hope
beard
he's
is
grown.
so good.
But that beard, man. Oh yeah.
Another thing that is confirmed, and we talked about it when we first saw the sort of filming release and the sort of announcement that season 5 was being filmed and it was going to be the last season, is that Aelswith is alive. We see her talking. She doesn't look like she's dead anymore. In fact, she looks better than she did in season 1. You know,
she keeps
in this
getting younger.
She keeps
Aelswith,
looking.
Aelswith Button.
Yes, she keeps looking more and more like Eliza as the show goes. I'm not complaining. You know, that's definitely not a bad thing. But I guess it's kind of going with her character growth too. She's becoming more likable, and she's
definitely more likable than she was in the first couple seasons.
more
for
of the
sure.
mid-20s, attractive, nice lady that she is, I guess. But
Now we see Yeppe, and we didn't see Heston, which I hope he makes like a cool cameo, like not a cameo that he's in the show, but like I hope he shows up at a time you'd least expect him and do maybe something you wouldn't expect. I kind of hope he has a moment like that.
I hope we have a good moment with Heston. If you listen to our most recent talk with Yeppe Beck Larson, we were talking about some of the ways we wanted Heston to possibly come in or even go out. I brought up the ways I wanted him to die. Yeppe wasn't a fan of that, I guess. But I mean, you know, Danes have to die, unfortunately. So as long as he gets a good death.
But yeah, so we also looks like we might get some ship battles, or at least some shots of them on the ships. It looked like a fleet was sailing down the river. That could be really awesome. I think the first shot they were loading up a ship, it looked like, because in the books they have a lot more presence in the sea and in rivers, and Uhtred really spends a lot of time on ships. There's a lot of battles on ships. So that's one thing the show hasn't done up to date.
That'd be cool to see. It's definitely just a big part of Viking culture too, besides just the books having a lot of sailing in them.
Yeah.
Also, the one of the big characters too that we saw glimpses of is Ethelstan, Edward's son that Uhtred is raising.
Yeah.
Basically to make him into a good warrior and a good future king someday. Looks like he was fighting. He was even fighting Stjorn at that one point?
I don't know if they were fighting or if he was holding her back. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It was too quick.
Looks like I'm excited to see what his role is in this though, because we know season 4 ended with just them going off Mufasa Simba style into the field, showing them the kingdom.
Not.
No, I mean,
you all know what happens to Mufasa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope no one becomes Mufasa. I hope no one gets scarred here, but
Just a wild pack of wildebeest come out of nowhere and trample Uhtred to death randomly.
I was expecting more to see more of Ethelstan in this trailer, though.
I was too,
to be honest. I was expecting more Citrigir in this.
Yeah.
But we're seeing more
again,
Edward, which looks cool. I want him to be redeemed after last season because again, season 3 built him up to be this awesome king, and that's what happens in the books too. He has this one outing battle where he does very well, and I mean, I don't know if he was a great king necessarily in the books, I guess, but I mean, he was good. Then
so we'll see what happens with him.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, we got to remember, even though we didn't see some of these characters, like you mentioned earlier, a lot of the last season's trailer came from just a couple episodes. So maybe that's what they're doing here. Maybe they don't want to show us too much right away,
which I'm okay with.
I'm totally okay with that.
I'm okay with that. I want to be surprised watching this season. I hope it's just epic and awesome all the way through.
Yeah. Me too.
And I'm sure it will be.
We get a little Whitgar. Looks like he's still at Bebbanburg.
That's right. Yeah. So we see Whitgar is at Bebbanburg there.
Love to see more of him. He had a short little stint in season 4, but it was a strong appearance. And I'm excited to see a little bit more of Uhtred's cousin.
I would say some of the best of the Last Kingdom the whole series, season 1 to where we are now. The first 4 episodes with Bevan Burr, Whitgar, Tettenhall, Canute, Elfrich. That was some of the best stuff from The Last Kingdom.
Very strong. Very strong.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of Whitgar there with that. Bevan Burr, obviously. Uhtred and Brita have been, characters that have been bonded since first episode of the show. So now they're duking it out.
Yeah. There was a shot of them fighting and very mixed feelings. Again, I don't know what happens in the books, but I just wish they I love the way they redeemed in season 3.
Yeah.
After they had a very rocky relationship. And then season 4, we can understand where Brita's coming from. We can understand where Uhtred's coming from when he decided not to kill her.
But he should have just let her go. That's what I
everyone's like, I don't think he would have got away.
I was like, why don't you just say this is mine? I don't know. Again, maybe the Welsh, maybe they.
Well, it's because Pure League had to promise all of the spoils of war to the Welsh.
Yeah, I'm just saying though,
still, you'd think Uhtred would have been
at least try.
Here, play dead.
Yeah,
sticks it in between her arm. No, but anyway,
but yeah, so I don't know.
But yeah,
I have mixed feelings though about this. I hope though this season wraps their arc up though. I want it to just end. I want it to end. I don't want it to just keep going enemy and and then go now in the movie we'll do this. We just recently talked about Merlin. And I think the whole Morgana thing went on way too long. She was the main villain for way too long. And that's what I don't want to happen to Brita. I want her to get a good arc and either she rides off into the sunset, never to hear from Uhtred again, or she dies in a cool, satisfying way for their relationship, though.
Yeah.
So anyway, though, final thoughts on the trailer. I really liked it. I mean, it got enough that shows there's this Brita plot line, there's a Bevan Burr plot line, but it's not showing me, I guess, the guy's off the cliff, but that was pretty sick. But it's not showing me too much where I'm gonna be not surprised for some things, I guess. And I still think if they build up to that scene with the guys on the cliff, I think that'll still be very epic, depending on what is going on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Same.
I'm excited for the show. You have the official release date now. We know it's coming out around your birthday because
March 9th. March 9th.
All right, so now you all know. So stop asking us,
please. March 9th. No, and you can ask us now. You can ask us now because we'll just say
now we know. We'll be like
March 9th.
March 9th.
When's it coming out? March 9th. At least in the March 9th.
At least in this dimension. There might be alternate realities where it becomes out March 7th in the US. In the US,
at least. I don't know,
I don't know. He released it though. Alexander Draymond released that.
Alexander Draymond released it. So listen, don't blame us.
Must be worldwide. Or Adre, our boy Adre. That's
no, yeah. But anyway, let us know what you think of this trailer as well. They're climbing a cliff. Were they inspired by The Alpinist this season, or maybe Free Solo? This. Did Alex Hamill come in and train them to climb the cliff?
I'd imagine. I'd imagine.
No, but please let us know what you think down in the comments. We want to know your thoughts. Please don't spoil anything if you've read the books. We don't want to know spoilers. But we do want to hear some theories if you don't know. Please just tell us what you thought of the trailer.
Yeah, if you like this, we have a bunch of other trailer reactions too. You can see our most recent one is on the new movie called The Northman. We also have from Last Kingdom season 4, and we have a bunch of talks with most of the cast and crew of The Last Kingdom.
And we plan to have more coming out here this season. So
more.
We hope you subscribe,
follow, like us, and all that fun stuff. Okay, and have a wonderful day. Okay. And it's like we always say, Colby.
Destiny is brutal.
Destiny's brutal.